Right, you can see the old anti-foul here. It's all just built up over many years. These are heavy, but they float. Right, these are they're not really for dust, but they're no good for paints anymore, so I shall use them for dust as well. Good morning, guys. It's another beautiful day. You're going to get sick of hearing this all the time. Here it is, beautiful day. Right, today is, or this morning is going to be just finishing off this part of the sanding back. That's all been done down there. This morning I might also just explore in here with a little bit of a grinder or a sander, and we'll just see how bad that is there, and whether I can get away with just a little bit of glass over here, or whether it's something a lot more serious. Okay, this is the damage on this part of the hull, or the rudder, on the starboard side. I've taken the glass off to the wood just to see what the story was, and what I discovered was, if this will focus, go when you're going to focus, possibly, is I've obviously got some worm in it. If you look in here, you can see that it's all sort of hollow inside there. So I'm going to leave this out. It's going to be hot for the next few days, I think, no rain, so I'm just going to let this dry out. It's a little bit damp, and then I'm going to start digging away in here. You can sort of see how the boat's built. It's actually double diagonal, so the wood comes down this way and that way, but there are parts in here where they've just stripped it up around there to get those maybe more complex curves where it comes down into the keel there. Righto, there we go. Obviously it's got right in here, up there. I'm going to start drilling some holes through here, some decent sized holes in here, see how far down it's gone. Hopefully it's only gone about as far as there, I think, and then we can just chop that part out there. That glue line seems to have stopped anything coming further across. Right, here we go, end of the day. Geez, it was a hot day today. Most of the day was spent discovering my my woodworm, or at least the old woodworm that's come through here. So this is what it's looking like now, which is relatively unpleasant, but it's all doable. It's only got down as far as around about here, and then it didn't go any further than up there, which is nice. The water damage, this is all hardwood, and it's got a hardwood bit in there, so it's kind of like a T with these infills, which I think are the diagonal, double diagonal coming through. However, some of them, like this sort of stuff, is very soft and just soaks up the water, and it's run down a bit. I sort of dug it out a bit there, and it won't go any further than here. But what I've done is I've filled it up with ethyl glycol or antifreeze, which will do a big job in just stopping any rot that might be happening. So I'm hoping that's all going to go well. Now, to be honest, I could have done all this with the power tools, but anyway, this should replace that damaged part. And if anyone's building worms and is wondering how to do these things, I would definitely take a notch out in here like that on your soft sides if you've got a similar thing like that, and then just fill those up with epoxy on both sides, and then drill right through. It'll stop any potential cracking between these parts here, which will then let in water and let in worms. I'll do that. I'm just using Epoxy glue. Again, I don't have anything else, so that's what I've got to use. I've chopped up some glass strands, they're about 10 mil long or so, which I'm going to put down here as well. Plus I've got some, I don't know, what's it, colloid or silica or something, just to sort of bulk it all out. Oh, look at that, it all foamed up, and that's a bit of a worry because I don't know why. It could be that it's overheated in the middle and has gone up, and I'll find out when I'll take this off here and drill down and see if it's all gone crystallized and rubbishy, and if that's the case I'll have to sort of chisel out the bit that's gone like that and then refill it again. Could be some other reason, but I don't know. I'm also going to take that off there and soak it in water. I'll take that off, weigh it, soak it in water for a day, dry it, weigh it again, and see if it's absorbed any water, being like this. As you can see, it's not a straight line through, it's on a slight curve. This side is good. This is the side I drilled through from and then tried to get it vertical, but then realised afterwards that those two don't line up. This is where I blew through on a couple of them, and I sort of touched a bit closer around here. That was fixed up last night with some additional epoxy, and that's fine. All does line up. Well, it's been a while since I've been on a tender for a while, so I'm really enjoying this, and it's also just a stunning day.
Can you survive?